Court will now hear Dudley and Stevens versus the Crown. Mr. Dudley. Do you blame the dog for being angry? Do you blame the dog for being hungry? Do you blame it for trying to eat the world with its teeth bared and its lips curled? Do you blame the climber for surviving, for working the hacksaw as he's crying, from getting out of the rock from underneath, losing his arm but still bearing his teeth? We all just want to survive. It's just a primal drive. I'm not saying what I did wasn't wrong, but I did it 'cause I was the most strong. Well, the court must find me not guilty. This you must believe. I have been protected by the customs of the sea. And don't tell me you wouldn't have done the same as me. Don't tell me in hell I'll spend my eternity. We all instead would have died, and back home our families, they would have cried. Well, unless we took the boy's life, who had no son, daughter, or wife, peel him clean from the bone to give us the fuel to get back home. It's not like I'm some guy in the street who tries to bring home the kids he meets, and I'm not some contract killer. I just used one boy to keep me from getting thinner. And what would you have done so differently? Trapped on the open fence of the sea, would you have sat there and succumbed 'cause you were too weak or just too dumb? I'm not saying that I am any better than you, but we know that's pretty damn close to the truth. Well, the court must find me not guilty. I have done nothing wrong. Why should I be hung just for being strong? The prisoners were subject to terrible temptation, to sufferings which they might break down the bodily power of the strongest men and try the conscience of the best. Other details yet more harrowing, facts still loathsome and appalling, were presented to the jury. But nonetheless, this is clear that the prisoners put to death a weak and unoffending boy upon the chance of preserving their own lives by feeding upon his flesh and blood as he was killed, with the certainty of depriving him of any possible chance of survival. But a man has no right to declare temptation to be an excuse, though he might himself have yielded to it, nor allow compassion for the criminal to change or weaken in any manner the legal definition of the crime. It is therefore our duty to declare that the prisoner's act in this case was willful murder, and the facts as stated in the verdict are no legal justification of the homicide, and to say in our unanimous opinion, the prisoner is upon this special verdict guilty of murder and must be sentenced to death. No, this can't be. Just because I killed him doesn't mean that you can kill me. This legal system, it's got no goddamn right. If you want me, come prepared for a fight. So spake the fiend with devilish necessity. The tyrant's plea excused his devilish deeds. Life won't always give you your needs. You've got no